Welcome back to Elon Local News' live coverage of election 2014. I'm Ashley Boley.
And I'm Rajat Agarwal. We're just getting word that the Republicans have just gotten control of the Senate. CNN and Fox have confirmed that. Most sources predicted this from.
We're going to go straight to our Eric Halpern at the results corner to give us the latest on the races that were just called. Eric?
Okay, like they just told you, thanks Ashley and Rajat, that Iowa has been called for the Republicans. That puts them in the lead. That gives them 51 seats. They have majority control in the Senate. To look at some other races that are still going on, we have right here in North Carolina, Hagan and Tillis are still neck and neck. We can't confirm whether or not Tillis or Hagan is going to win on that one, but we'll keep you updated as we know. Same thing is going on in Virginia, and that race is just as close. And apologies for that, Fox and NBC have called Iowa for the Republicans. We are still waiting for the other states to be called, but preliminarily, this is what we are thinking. All right, Rajat and Ashley, let's go back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Eric. Even though we just heard from the Republicans won the Senate, people are already voicing their opinions online, and we're getting now from the AP that the Senate has gone Republican and Thom Tillis has won. With that being said, we're going to go on and toss right over to Gary. I'm sorry, I'm getting word from my executive producer. Gary, what do you have going on for us out at Thom Tillis in Charlotte?
Ashley, we're here at the Thom Tillis campaign here in Charlotte, and the crowd just went wild when Fox News did confirm that the Republicans took control of the Senate with Joni Ernst taking the Iowa Senate seat. I don't have much more for you right now. We're still waiting on Tillis. Let's check some results here. Thom Tillis has 48.93% of the vote, while Kay Hagan has 47.16%. There are less than 100 precincts left to report, so this is going to be soon here, folks. Everybody's excited. Everybody, as you can see, is on their feet, ready to go, waiting for an announcement. So we will come back when we have more information for you. Ashley.
Okay. Thanks so much, Gary, for all your coverage. And we just found out that AP has called the Senate as Republican, and the AP has said Tillis has won North Carolina.
And what a great story. Tillis coming from a working class family and making his way all the way up to winning this election. We're going to check in with Katie Kaler, who's at our social media board. Katie, what's happening on Twitter?
Thanks, guys. As you just announced, Thom Tillis has won the Senate race, which is what we are mostly following on Twitter. As you can see, that is really what most people are tweeting about right now, and that also has caused a shift from blue to red. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Katie. We are going to go on and talk about what we're seeing on Twitter right now. I have a lot of things popping up in my news feed. I don't know about you, Rajat.
Yeah, and there's a record turnout this year. We talked to Gary, obviously, and so much chanting, so much excitement for the Tillis campaign. It was a neck-and-neck battle throughout the night, but they edged Kay Hagan out in the end. I
know. That was crazy. I believe that it's by just a couple points, too, so it's not a lot. The margin was so the margin was so small, and it was neck and neck going into tonight. And now we have confirmed that Thom Tillis has defeated Kay Hagan in the North Carolina.
Definitely surprising for the Hagan campaign because, like you said, they expected to come in and win this. They came in as a 47-41 lead, but not able to get the votes they needed tonight, and Tillis takes it.
Yes, thank you so much. We're going to go on back to our results center with Eric Halpern. Eric, what else do you have going on?
Hey, thanks, Ashley. It has been absolutely following this race going back and forth between Tillis and Hagan with such a close race, and now that we've had AP confirm that we only have AP confirming that Thom Tillis has won the seat here in North Carolina, not CNN. We're only reporting that AP has confirmed that. Also confirmed that they've reported that the Republicans are controlling the Senate on a nationwide basis. So, like we said, we're going to follow Virginia because that one's still a really close race in the Senate, but as AP says, Thom Tillis has won. We're going to throw back to Brendan on the desk, who's going to tell us more about this.
Yeah, well, as I said earlier tonight, Nate Silver predicted that Kay Hagan would win, and Nate Silver doesn't get him wrong very often, but he did. He gave her a 69, I think, or 70% chance of winning, and Tillis overcame the odds in his favor. He won competed in counties where he wasn't expected to do as well. Mecklenburg counties I talked about all night, Wake County, Forsyth. So he got the votes he needed, and the Senate, it looks like. So that's pretty much what there is to say about that. As I said earlier, what this means for the next couple years, in terms of what on Capitol Hill, we'll still have to see. Like I said, I don't think it will really change the legislative output of Congress or necessarily people's approval ratings of Congress, which are, as you know, dismally low. But this is certainly a change, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks so much, Brennan. And I think we actually have Jasmine live at Greensboro right now to give us an update about what Hagen's going on there at the Hagen campaign. What do you have going on for us, Jasmine?
Guys, we're here again at Greensboro Coliseum, where we have just gotten word that things have not turned out in Hagen's favor. We're waiting to see if she's going to show up and see if she's going to give her secession speech to Tom Tillis, who has taken that seat. He is going to U.S. Senator Representative lineup after a fair fight, a good fight, neck and neck, one that was in a dead heat for a while. Hagen the senator from North Carolina. So here we're waiting to see. Right now, we really aren't saying anything. It's been very quiet, actually. You can feel that the mood is starting to get a little bit dim. We're waiting to see if Kay Hagen can actually come out here and talk and give her speech. She was projected to come out and address the crowd soon. So we're just waiting here to see what happens next. Back to you guys.
And I'm seeing online, and we appreciate all your coverage tonight, Jasmine Turner, and we're seeing online our Jason Husser, who is the assistant director of Elon Poll, has said that he is amazed at how fast a room full of TV reporters can move after a breaking tweet. And now we also have that just so many people, the fervor is just amazed with everything still breaking. A lot of people are having so many different opinions. Rajat, do you
Yeah,
have
the
more?
Tillis camp obviously very excited that they've won this, but the Hagen camp still, I think, a little bit of hope. We've heard from the AP that the Tillis camp won, but Hagen obviously got to be disappointing coming in, having the lead. We see a lot of tweets online, a lot of excitement from the Tillis campaign. They did what they had to do to get those votes. It was a very tight election throughout the night.
Very tight. We're going to go on and go see what Katie Kaler has in the social media corner. Katie, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. It's definitely still a lot of breaking news from a lot of different media outlets confirming that Tom Tillis has won the seat in North Carolina, also giving the Senate, or the Republicans control in the Senate. The AP was the first to break this news, and we've seen Fox News, we've seen WXII also report this, as well as individual reporters, and we will continue to follow it and see reaction from the Tillis camp as well as the Hagen camp as the night. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Katie. We're going to go on and see what Gary has more for us at the actually, we're having some technical difficulties right now, so hold on just a moment, and we're going to go back in and see what's happening on Twitter.
Yeah, and we're actually ready for Gary now. Gary's ready at the Tillis campaign. Gary, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, I'm here at the Tom, and the AP and Fox News have both Tillis will win the U.S. Senate seat for North Carolina. This has not been done since 1968. A Democrat has not been re-elected to a NC Senate seat since 1968, and this is now the case once again here. The crowd in Charlotte is going wild with cheers. When they found out, they went nuts. They were screaming, "Tom, Tom, USA." So we will bring you more when we have it. Tom Tillis should be giving a victory speech sometime soon. We will have more when you have it. Ashley, back to you.
Thanks so much, Gary. That's all our coverage here. We came in knowing North Carolina would be an important state in this election, and North Carolina state that makes a difference for the Republicans to take over the majority. Thanks so much for our whole team here at Elon Local News, and for all of you out there watching us, thanks so much.
We've had so many people on the show tonight, and now you've only seen a couple of us here, but yet we've had so many people working on the show, and we really appreciate everyone and for everything that they've done, and we cannot thank you guys enough for watching at home, in your dorms, wherever that is, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a good night.